Hello, wonderful parents. This is Ms. Hutchinson here. I am making this video to teach you how to set up and use the new DWA app for Tools of the Mind. This is a program that our district is requiring families use at home every Friday to record our children play planning for assessment and record keeping purposes. I know you're already doing so much at home, and I'm blown away every day by the amazing work we do. So that's why I'm here to support you through every step of this and help you out. So you should all have gotten an email like this from me to your email accounts. First thing you'll need to do is click Complete Setup, and it'll take you to a page that looks like this. You need to create a new password, so I'm going to ask that everybody make their password student1, capital STUDENT1. Again, STUDENT1, capital STUDENT1. The reason I want us all to have the same password is because when we go back to the school building, I might need it to access your child's account if we ever do play planning on DWA in the classroom. So you're going to just click the button Next. Since I already did this, it's not going to take me to the page. But what you're going to do is open a new tab. This is the the website address that you can access DWA on through the computer, dwa-app.toolsofthemind.org. However, it is very much easier to do this from your child's iPad. DWA is already installed on the iPads, so all you have to do is click DWA app on the iPad and it'll take you to this page. Now all you need to do is log in. You're going to click I'm using DWA at home because we are at home. And just like tools, it lags a little bit. See, it's already got my information. I'm going to continue. Okay, so when you press start, the app is immediately going to begin recording all audio. So this is when you are going to begin play planning with your child. Before pressing start, talk to your child about what their play plan will be, because we don't really want to hear you deciding what the plan is going to be. We want to hear them make their plan. So start talking to them. Okay, for example, what restaurant are you going to go to? I'll pretend that I am going to go to the pizza shop and I am going to be the cook. Okay, so that's my message. I'm ready for it. I'm going to press start. Yes, you need to make sure you allow the microphone access. That's actually a very important thing. If you do not press allow access, I can't hear the audio. So make sure you're allowing that. As you can see, it is recording now over here. As always, we are going to start off with our picture. So I'm going to just pick a color. And I'm going to begin making my picture. So I'm going to draw me. Oops. There we go. I'm going to draw me around and close, down, slant, 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 slant. And I'm going to be the chef. So maybe I'll make my chef hat. And I'll draw the pizza. Because I'm at the pizza shop, right? There's my pizza. Now, when it's time, when you're finished with your picture, you need to press this next button over here. Every time you finish a stage of play planning, you press next. So I finished my picture, I press next. Okay, now I'm able to make my lines. So you have your child make your lines and pick a color again. So it's just hard to do on the computer. On the iPad, it should be a little bit easier. And you'll start making the lines. So remember, we start off by saying, I am going to be the cook. I am going to be the cook. All right, and then I check it. And the way I want you to check it is have your child tap each line. I am going to be the cook. Okay, by tapping it, it helps us to see that they're touching every line and making sure they have enough lines. Remember, if your child has too many lines, have them just put an X over the line, or they can always add on a line if needed. Remember, we can hear all audio that the child is saying as they do this. So then I would write in the letters, but of course that's only if your child is at that step. If they're not at the line step, you could always press end whenever they're ready. You do that by just clicking here, you press close, right? So I'm going to pretend that I'm at the lines phase though. I'm going to write I am going, I'm just going to put G, going to be a cook. Okay, so you remember, just have your child stop at whatever level they're at. If they're not ready to make the letters, do not force them to make the letters. If they can only make a couple sounds, pick out one word that they would be able to and have them put the letter on that line. A lot of the times in play planning, I have them just pick out cook and sound out the word cook and write the C on the cook line. Now, whenever you're done, this is very important. You're going to need to go up here. Before you close it, do not press close because it will not save if you just press close. The way to make it save is to click this. Now, this is where it gets complicated because Tools of the Mind wants you to pick out the child's independent level and target level. And it's a little bit of a trick to figure out what each of these levels are. So I'll kind of go through it with you. First, there's the planning stage. If your child is able to make their plan and say, I am going to be the cook. There's the picture stage where they're able to draw a picture. Picture meaning a person and a prop. So it can't just be a picture of a pizza. It has to be a person and a pizza. Message. Are they able to say, I am going to be the cook after they do the plan? Right, so planning is like picking out what they're going to do. Picture is drawing a picture. Message is saying the full message. Lines, obviously making the correct number of lines independently without needing any help. Right, so if they're making too many lines or not enough lines, they're not at the lines phase. They have to do it by themselves right away or be able to correct themselves without an adult saying so. IS, initial sounds. A lot of us are at this stage. They can figure out that cook starts with C and make that C. Then these are a little bit beyond where a lot of us are, but we have ending sounds, middle sounds, and then these two probably wouldn't even get to alphabetic principle and even more advanced right there. To just pick out what they're able to do on their own, that's independent. And then target. Target is where you scaffolded them. So if your child made the lines by themselves, I would click lines. And if they needed help to do their initial sounds, that first letter, they needed your help to sound it out in any way, you press IS. Okay, so again, independence on their own. Target is what you help them with. You're going to click next. And I named myself test student. It would say your child's name here. You click it, and then you press close. And I guess you just need to wait a minute. Good, and now it's done. You can even press view gallery. And there we go. There's my recording right here. I can view it and see how they did. I can play it back. Listen. Microphone access. That's actually a very important thing. If you do not press allow access, I can't hear the audio. Yeah, so there's me. So make sure you're allowing that. As you can see, it is recording now. Slant, 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 and I'm going to be the chef, so maybe I'll make my chef hat, and I'll draw the pizza, because I'm at the pizza shop, right? Now I can watch how your child does it on their own. I can see their thinking as they do it. I wonder if I can make myself a little bigger on the screen now, because I just want to talk to you. Whoops, and I disappeared. Sorry about that. Where am I? Oop. Okay, I'm really sorry, everybody. I can't see myself. I don't want to do this again. But families, please just know that when you're doing this, encourage your child to talk. I need to be able to hear them thinking and speaking as they write. Have them say around and close, down, slant, 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 slant. And remember to hand over the wheel to them. Let them do this on their own. See how far they can get by themselves without you even telling them anything, right? Say, okay, what do we do next after they make their picture? See if they can figure out, oh, I need to make my lines. Oh, I need to add my initial sounds. So I hope this answers a lot of questions. Please reach out if you need any help setting it up, if you have questions about how to do it. I'm always here to help. We're a team in this together. I'll talk to you soon.